Echoes in the fog. The misty Scottish Highlands, the scenery cloaked in thick fog. The sound of wind and distant cawing of ravens can be heard in the distance. In the heart of the Scottish Highlands, where the mountains meet the sky, a dense, enigmatic fog rolls over the rugged terrain, veiling the world in a shroud of mystery. Here the land whispers old tales, sung by the wind and echoed by the hills. It's a place where reality seems as fluid as the swirling mists and as hidden as the secrets buried beneath the peat. Meet Liam, Sarah, Derek and Mia, four friends bound by their love for adventure and drawn to the unexplored corners of the earth. Today they are far from the beaten paths, eager to trace the steps of legends and perhaps create a few of their own. As they begin their journey, the air is crisp and the path is clear. The vast beauty of the Highlands stretches before them, an open invitation to the brave and the bold. But as they venture deeper into the wilderness, the skies darken, and a chilling fog descends, cloaking the world around them in a thick, ghostly veil. Visibility dwindles to mere shadows as the fog wraps its cold fingers around them. The trail becomes obscured, the world silent but for the crunch of their boots on the damp earth and their own steady breaths. They press on, relying on a trusty compass and their unwavering spirit, unaware that the fog is not the only thing that has enveloped them. Then, as if summoned by the thickening haze, whispers begin to stir in the air. Faint at first, like the rustling of leaves, they grow clearer, mimicking echoes of their earlier conversations. The friends pause, laughter dying on their lips, as they realize these whispers carry words only known to them. What began as a day of adventure now teeters on the edge of mystery and dread. For in the fog of the Scottish Highlands, not all echoes are born of sound. Some are born of spirits, of memories, and of things that refuse to be forgotten. As the whispers grow louder and more insistent, the once solid camaraderie among the friends begins to strain. The fog, dense and unyielding, seems almost alive, a barrier not just to sight but to unity. Sarah, with a nervous laugh, pushes ahead to scout the path. Her silhouette blurs into the mist, her voice calling back, "Just a bit further, it clears up ahead." But her voice is too quickly swallowed by the fog, and then without a sound she disappears. Frantic Derek, Mia and Liam call out to her, their voices echoing hollowly in the dense air. There is no reply, only the mocking echo of their own calls, twisted strangely by the fog. Determined to find their friend, they make a pact to stay within earshot. Derek ventures slightly to the left, his form a shadow in the murk. "Sarah, can you hear me?" he shouts. Suddenly her voice answers, a soft whisper just beyond sight. "Derek, help me," leading him deeper into the unknown. But as he pushes forward, the voice fades, leaving Derek alone, surrounded by a suffocating silence. He pauses, realizing the gravity of his isolation, and rushes back to the rendezvous point, his heart pounding with a mix of fear and urgency. Breathless, Derek finds Mia standing alone, scanning the fog. "Liam's gone too," she says, her voice tinged with panic. They find Liam's camera on the ground, its lens fogged but still recording. The camera playback reveals only snippets. Liam's voice, the rustle of movement, then a sudden, eerie silence, followed by whispers that seem to say, join us in the mist." The camera falls, the screen fills with fog, and then nothing. Realizing they're being lured away, one by something within the fog, Mia and Derek make a pact to stay glued to each other's side. They must find their friends and escape the oppressive mist. But as they step forward, the fog seems to pulse, shadows shifting just beyond sight. Their own voices now echo back at them, not through the fog, but from it, begging, pleading. The sound surrounds them, desperate and terrifying. They hurry forward, guided by the dwindling hope of finding the stone circle rumored to be at the heart of the Highlands' oldest tales. With each step, Mia and Derek feel the weight of the unseen eyes watching them, the whispers growing into a deafening chorus. As they navigate through the disorienting haze, the stone circle they seek finally emerges, an eerie and ancient sight, stones standing like silent sentinels in the fog. They step into the circle, the fog inside it swirling as if stirred by their presence. Here the whispers crescendo into clear voices, crying out in a symphony of sorrow and fear. The air pulses with the energy of the echoes, the past and present blurring. As they stand in the heart of the circle, Derek feels a cold touch on his shoulder, turning quickly only to see a fleeting shadow dart behind a stone. "Who's there?" he calls into the mist. No answer, but the feeling of being surrounded grows stronger. Mia's flashlight beam catches on objects strewn around the stones, old rusted gear from different eras, a child's faded shoe, a tattered journal. These were not left but abandoned, each item echoing the fate of those who came before them. Derek reads aloud from the journal, his voice breaking the spell of whispers. "We are not alone in this fog. They echo our fears, our words. We sought to uncover the legend, but found only our reflections, twisted and dark." The last entry trails off, unfinished. The wind crescendos as if sweeping the echoes away, and for a moment the fog thins. Images flash before them, faces and figures half seen in the lifting mist, reaching out, pleading for release. With a newfound resolve, Mia shouts into the fog, "We hear you! We will not forget!" As her voice echoes, the figures seem to pause, the air stilling. As the fog clears, the shadows dissipate into the air, their whispers fading into a hushed silence. Mia and Derek, united in their harrowing experience, hurry back the way they came, the path now visible under the faint morning light. As the sun's first rays filter through the lifting mist, Mia and Derek find their pace quickening, hope rekindling with each step towards safety. The stone circle, with its haunting presence and whispered echoes, fades into the background, yet its memory lingers, heavy in their minds. With each landmark they recognize, relief washes over them, diluting the terror of the night. The path, now clear and unobstructed, leads them back towards the world they know, away from the ancient secrets of the fog. Reaching the outskirts of the village, the pair's relief is palpable. They share a look of mutual understanding, a bond forged in the depths of fear and survival, a silent pact to never forget the friends they came to find, and the others they discovered lost in the mist. Mia and Derek recount their tale to skeptical ears. The locals listen, nodding with a practiced patience. They've heard similar stories, legends whispered down through generations, always chalked up to the fog's tricky ways. But Mia and Derek know the truth of what lies within. As they prepare to leave the village, their steps are hesitant, their glances back filled with a mix of fear and fascination. The fog may have receded, but the echoes of those lost to its embrace remain, a haunting melody that they now carry with them. In the safety of their car, the familiar hum of the engine offers comfort. Yet the rearview mirror occasionally flickers with shadows, a reminder that some parts of the Highlands are best left unexplored, their secrets too deep, too old, and too personal. They leave behind the whispers in the fog, but they take with them a story that will echo in their hearts forever, a tale of friendship, loss, and the thin veil between this world and the next. Yet the camera, still lying on the table where they left it, serves as a stark reminder of the reality they had experienced. Derek presses play, the screen flickering to life. The video shows glimpses of their hike, laughter, the onset of fog. Then the whispers. As the footage rolls, something unsettles him, not just the memory of the voices, but something new, a faint whisper emanating from the camera itself. "Do you hear that?" Mia asks, a trace of fear in her voice. Derek nods, pausing the footage. The whispering stops with the video, but the silence that follows is heavy, loaded with unspoken fears. In that moment, they understand some stories are better left untold, some echoes better left to fade in the fog. They pack their bags, the camera tucked away, its secrets sealed. As they drive off, leaving the shadows of the highlands behind, the echoes of the fog linger in their minds, a haunting refrain. But with each mile they put between themselves and the mist, the weight lifts, the whispers grow fainter, until all that remains is the road ahead and the lives awaiting them. In the quiet of their journey, Mia and Derek carry forward not just memories, but a tale of caution, of the thin lines between curiosity and recklessness, reality and myth, silence and echo. For in the Scottish Highlands, some echoes are not meant to be followed, just remembered. As the miles stretch on, the fearsome grip of the Highlands fog seems like a distant echo. Mia and Derek, once overwhelmed by its haunting whispers, now find comfort in the road's steady hum and each other's quiet company. Night begins to fall, the sky painted with strokes of twilight. The car's headlights carve a path through the darkness, a beacon in the encroaching night. Derek's gaze lingers in the rearview mirror, drawn to something unsettling, a fleeting shadow, a wisp of movement, something that shouldn't be there. Mia notices his tense expression. "What is it?" she asks, her voice tinged with concern. Derek shakes his head, unsure. "Probably just tired eyes," he mutters, trying to dismiss the uneasy feeling. But as the landscape darkens, the shadow in the mirror becomes more pronounced, more defined. It's not just a trick of the light. It's them, the echoes of the fog, still lingering, still whispering. Their eyes meet in the mirror's reflection, a shared realization dawning. The whispers hadn't been left behind, they had followed, a silent passenger carried from the depths of the fog. The whispers grow louder, a chorus no longer confined to the Highlands, but here in the close confines of their car. "You are not alone," the voices hiss, a cold breath on the nape of their necks. As they drive into the night, the echoes of the fog envelop them, a reminder that some tales refuse to be confined to the shadows they spring from. And as the road unwinds before them, it's clear some echoes are destined to reverberate far beyond their origins into the echoes of our lives. Thank you for joining us for Echoes in the Fog by Fearflix. Please remember to like and subscribe to help us continue to create new stories for you. Also, please hit the notification bell so you don't miss any new stories. Thank you.